Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a closer look at a budget-friendly smartphone option, the Motorola Moto E5 Play. Specifically, the 16GB 5.2-inch HD display for GLTE unlocked, renewed version in black. Now, before we dive in, it's important to note this is a renewed model, meaning it's pre-owned, and this particular version is the US model, which notably lacks a fingerprint reader. It also ships in non-retail packaging with an aftermarket charger and USB cable, and no other accessories. So, with those caveats out of the way, let's see what this phone has to offer. The Moto E5 Play rocks a classic Motorola design. It's at a 5.2-inch HD display, which, while not the sharpest on the market, is perfectly adequate for everyday use. Scrolling through social media, browsing the web, and watching videos are all decent experiences on this screen. The colors are reasonably vibrant, and the viewing angles are acceptable. Powered by a 1.4 GHz processor and 2 GB of RAM, performance is understandably modest. Don't expect to play demanding games or run multiple heavy apps simultaneously without some lag. However, for basic tasks like texting, calling, and light web browsing, it gets the job done. The 16 GB of internal storage is definitely on the lower end these days. You'll likely fill that up quickly with apps, photos, and videos. Thankfully, it does have expandable storage via a microSD card, which is a welcome addition. The camera on the E5 Play is an 8MP rear shooter and a 5MP front-facing camera. Image quality is, again, nothing spectacular, but it's sufficient for capturing everyday moments. In good lighting conditions, you can get some decent shots. Low light performance, however, is noticeably weaker. This particular model runs Android 8.0, which, while not the latest version, still provides a relatively smooth user experience. One of the biggest drawbacks, as mentioned earlier, is the absence of a fingerprint sensor. This is a feature that's become pretty standard, even on budget phones, so its omission here is a bit disappointing. Battery life is a strong point of the Moto E5 Play. The removable 2,800 mAh battery easily lasts a full day on a single charge with moderate usage. This is a huge plus for those who are always on the go. Now, let's talk about the renewed aspect. The phone I received had a few minor scuffs and scratches, as expected. Nothing too major, but worth mentioning. The 90-day store warranty provides some peace of mind, but it's shorter than what you'd typically get with a new phone. Overall, the Motorola Moto E5 Play is a decent budget option for those looking for a basic smartphone for everyday tasks. It's not going to blow you away with its performance or features, but it offers good value for the price, especially considering it's a renewed model. Just be aware of the limitations, such as the lack of a fingerprint sensor, the older Android version, and the limited storage. If you're on a tight budget and need a reliable phone for calls, texts, and light web browsing, the Moto E5 Play might be worth considering. However, if you're a power user or someone who wants the latest and greatest features, you'll likely want to look elsewhere. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Moto E5 Play. And as always, thanks for watching.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.